Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Let's talk about something we all wish we had more of: time. Think about it. You can lose money and make it back. You can lose your keys and find them. But you can never, ever get back a single second that has passed. It's our most precious, non-renewable resource. And that's exactly why learning to manage it isn't just a neat little life hack. It's a fundamental skill for living a life that's productive, fulfilling, and on your own terms. So stick around, because today we're diving deep into the art and science of time management, and I promise you'll leave with practical strategies you can start using immediately. So, what exactly is this buzzword, time management? Is it about scheduling every single minute of your day? Not really. At its core, time management is the process of planning and exercising conscious control over the time spent on specific activities. The goal is to increase effectiveness, efficiency, and productivity. It's about making deliberate choices. It is the difference between letting your day happen **you and making your day happen **you. It's about deciding what truly matters and putting your energy there, instead of getting pulled in 100 different directions by things that seem urgent but are ultimately unimportant. It's about being the driver of your life, not just a passenger getting taken for a ride. Now, why should you even care? What's the big deal? Well, the benefits are huge, and they ripple through every single area of your life. First and foremost, it dramatically increases your productivity. When you manage your time effectively, you're not just busy. You get more of the important stuff done in less time, which frees you up for other things. This leads directly to the second major benefit: reduced stress. Ever feel that crushing weight of a never-ending to-do list? That feeling of being constantly behind? A good time management system organizes the chaos. It gives you a clear plan, so you feel in control and less overwhelmed. You know what needs to be done and when, which instantly lowers your anxiety levels. But it gets even better. Proper time management significantly improves your focus. By prioritizing your tasks, you train your brain to concentrate on what's most important at any given moment. You're not trying to multitask 5 things at once, which we now know is incredibly inefficient. Instead, you give your full attention to one thing, do it well, and then move on. This deep focus not only improves the quality of your work, but also makes the process more enjoyable. And finally, perhaps the most important benefit of all, it creates balance. Life isn't just about work. It's about your health, your relationships, your hobbies, your rest. Good time management isn't about becoming a productivity machine. It's about carving out protected time for all the different parts of you, ensuring you have the space to work, to play, to rest, and to connect with the people you love. Alright, so you're sold on the why. Let's get into the how. How do you actually start managing your time effectively? The very first step, the foundation of it all, is to set clear goals. You can't manage your time effectively if you don't know what you're aiming for. It's like trying to navigate without a destination. So take some time to really think. What do you want to achieve? This week? This month? This year? Be specific. Instead of get healthier, try exercise 3 times a week and drink 8 glasses of water daily. Knowing your why, the reason behind your goals, will also give you the motivation to stick with your plan when things get tough. Write these goals down. Put them somewhere you can see them every day. This simple act makes them real and keeps them at the front of your mind. Once you have your goals, the next step is to prioritize your tasks. Not everything on your to-do list is created equal. This is where a fantastic tool called the Eisenhower Matrix comes in. It's simple but incredibly powerful. You divide a piece of paper into 4 quadrants. The first is for tasks that are both urgent and important. These are your top priorities, the crises, the deadlines. Do these first. The second quadrant is for important but not urgent tasks. This is where the magic happens. This is where your long-term goals live, things like planning, personal development, and exercise. You need to schedule time for these tasks, or they'll never get done. The third quadrant is urgent, but not important. These are the interruptions, some meetings, many emails. The key here is to delegate these tasks if you can, or handle them quickly without letting them derail your day. And finally, the fourth quadrant, not urgent and not important. These are the time wasters, mindless scrolling, unnecessary distractions. Your goal here is to eliminate these activities as much as possible. Using this matrix helps you see clearly where your energy should be going. Now, let's talk about the monster that lives under everyone's bed: procrastination. We all know we should be working on that big project, but suddenly, organizing our sock drawer feels incredibly important. The secret to beating procrastination is to make the task less intimidating. The 2-minute rule is brilliant for this. If a task takes less than 2 minutes to complete, do it immediately. Don't even put it on your to-do list. For bigger tasks, use the salami slice method. Break that huge, daunting project into tiny, manageable steps. Instead of write a 20-page report, your first step might just be open a new document and write the title. Then, write the first paragraph. Each small step feels achievable, and completing it gives you a little hit of dopamine, building momentum that carries you forward. Just start. The first step is always the hardest, but once you're in motion, it's so much easier to stay in motion. To tie all this together, you need the right tools. Your brain is fantastic for having ideas, but it's a terrible office. Don't try to store all your appointments, deadlines, and to-do lists in your head. It's a recipe for stress and forgotten tasks. Use tools to offload that mental clutter. This could be a simple paper planner or a physical wall calendar. It could be a digital calendar like Google Calendar or a to-do list app like Todoist or Asana. There are countless options out there. The specific tool doesn't matter as much as the habit of using it consistently. Find a system that feels intuitive to you and commit to it. Check it at the beginning of every day to know your priorities, and update it at the end of the day to clear your mind for the evening. This creates a reliable system you can trust, freeing up your brain power for more creative and important thinking. Finally, and this might be the most counterintuitive tip of all, you must make time for rest. In our hustle culture, we often see rest as a sign of weakness or laziness. This is completely wrong. Rest is not the opposite of work. It's a vital part of the work cycle. Your mind and body are not machines. They need downtime to repair, recharge, and consolidate information. Pushing yourself to the point of burnout is the least productive thing you can do. It leads to poor work, bad decisions, and health problems. So schedule your breaks just like you schedule your important meetings. Block out time for sleep, for hobbies, for doing absolutely nothing. Step away from your desk for a few minutes every hour. Take a real lunch break. Protect your evenings and weekends. A well-rested mind is a focused, creative, and productive mind. Remember, productivity isn't about working more hours. It's about making the hours you work count. So, let's bring it all together. Time management isn't some rigid, joyless system for squeezing every last drop of productivity out of your day. It's a flexible, empowering framework for living with intention. It's about understanding that your time is your life, and you get to decide how to spend it. It's about doing the right things at the right time, by setting clear goals, prioritizing what matters, conquering procrastination, using the right tools, and embracing rest. You take back control. You move from a state of reactive stress to one of proactive calm. You create space for success, for growth, and for genuine happiness. Mastering this one habit can truly transform your life, opening the door to a future with less stress and more fulfillment. Thank you so much for spending your valuable time with me today. I hope you found these tips helpful. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, and I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. What's your biggest time management struggle? Or do you have a favorite tip that I didn't mention? Let's help each other out. And of course, if you want more content like this to help you live a more productive and intentional life, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss a thing. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.